book talk. Has anyone read said series? Gonna put it right here. Can we just talk about it for a second? I feel like mixed reviews on here. People who love it, people who hate it. And this is what I'm gonna say about it, okay? I'm not someone who comes on here. I feel like book talk community should be a fun place. Like, people send ideas. If you don't want the idea, send it to someone else. Like, the amount of people on here that hate people because they read a certain type of book that they wouldn't read. Like, reading is subjective. Read what you want to read. If you don't want to read it, don't read it. Like, why are we freaking getting mad at people for reading something that we wouldn't read, or because they're reading something that whatever, like, it's subjective. Read what you want. That's it. Like, I don't, whatever. Anyways, I've seen different reviews on this book. I read the whole series. It's a long series. I enjoyed it. It is the Crave series. It's fun. It's fantasy. It's dragons. It's witches. It's, I believe, vampires. There is a little, brotherly love triangle type thing that's giving Vampire Diaries. Like, it's fun. Okay. Now, I read this about 6 months to a year ago, so I'm trying to figure out if I have all the details correct, but I'm pretty sure I do. It did get a little slow for me, especially towards the end. I kind of gave up on it. I had to go back to it, and finally I had to power through those last probably book and a half. And it was just really, for me, the writing is a little subpar. It's not the best writing on planet Earth. I'm all for, the fantasy readers who are like, we read for emotions. I do too, totally get it. But the emotions also, to me, just were lacking a little bit. I wanted to feel more. I wanted more pain. I wanted more love. I wanted more, not spiciness in the sense of smut, but more spiciness in the sense of just feeling, yearning, longing, pain. I just feel like I just needed a little more. Do I regret reading it? Was it a waste of time? Not necessarily, but it did feel like just a little sluggish at the end, and I did have to kind of just power through because I just wanted the series kind of to be over, if I'm speaking correctly. But again, that's not to put the series down. It's not to say don't read it if you're in a slump or you've read so much and you really don't know what to read. Like, you can give it a chance. Just go in with the expectations of it being kind of mid, the writing not being super great, and I'm pretty sure it is set in modern day era, so I think they talk about iPhones and things in it, which also kind of geeked me out a little. Like, I don't know, when I read about vampires and things, I like when it's kind of like in the past, but some people might love that, and if you do, then this is totally the series for you. But just from my review from reading Crave, it just could have a little bit more emotions and a little bit better writing, and take out the modernness of it, and I would have absolutely loved the series. But right now, I would give it 2.5 to 3 out of 5 stars. Sorry.